Oh, Shelley Holt.
Come on.
Good morning, guys. Huh? I haven't paid. No. 40. So, Mumbai, second day. Met some friends, met some acquaintances, met some good blokes. You want to introduce yourself?
Hey, my name is Korotosiek.
Korotosiek.
Yeah.
I probably butchered that. He's from Germany.
Yeah, so we're going to a temple today. No, not a cave.
Mahakali Caves. We're going back to the caves.
You have to listen to him, but
yeah.
We're going to some caves. Let's see what we can find.
And we got our mate from Holland over here, Gerth.
Gareth. Let's call him Gareth.
It's Gareth.
That's not his name, but
it's Gareth in Holland, whatever that means. So we're going to go to the Mahakali Caves, and then we're going to go to the Jogeshwari Caves and check them out. It's pretty hot. It's about 25. It's about 25 degrees Celsius, centigrade.
At least.
What's going on, mate? So we just had a couple of drinks, and I had a couple of drinks, and now we're gonna go to the caves. We're gonna get a rickshaw.
It's amazing.
It's a roti. Wow.
Like this also, they're thinking probably why you're eating just that, but it's already really tasty.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so good.
I need some.
Just an apex predator to clean out the system.
Oh, dude. Humans couldn't even stop them. Did you guys ever hear about the Emu Wars? You ever heard the term Emu Wars? W-A-R.
War. Yeah, what kind of war?
A few moments later.
So the federal government hired the Australian military to go out there, 5,000 soldiers, to try and eradicate all the emus in the area. They failed. They expended all their budget, all their bullets, nothing left over, and they just gave up and walked away.
Yeah.
And then they changed the policy to give open shooting licenses or whatever to the farmers, and the farmers did a much better job than the military. Yeah, toot, fuck you. Now, and when the screen goes off, you just got to tap the screen goes off, but it'll keep recording so you can see what's going on. What's going on? We're here on the second day.
But why are you, just for curious, why are you here for the second day?
Because I didn't finish doing all the recording yesterday.
You're better with your son.
I only came up to those caves there where those guys' legs are, and then I stopped. But they go all the way around and on the other side. So we'll go to the first one. Let me put my spectacles on instead of my sunnies down there.
How long is your editing?
A couple of hours. That's if I like stick to it and don't take a break. Because like downloading music tracks and stuff to like add in and delay and whatnot.
Which people live here?
Well, according to the historians, Buddhists came in and occupied these sites somewhere in the 1st century AD and 1st century BC up till the 1st century AD or 6th century AD. However, there's no evidence that the Buddhists at least made the caves. Oh, hello. Hello.
All the cats are skinny here.
Hello. Hello.
This area, how old is this? You know that?
Well, they say it was built in the 1st century BC, so 2,000 years.
Oh. Okay, interesting.
So,
I like a local Indian people lived here or English people? No, English people stayed.
Indian Buddhists. Buddhists. So this whole place was apparently by Buddhists. Because they all Mahakali.
Let's go explore.
That's
pretty amazing.
So here's look how refined this is. This is part of the original Buddhist scene. It's all part of the same rock. The whole thing's exactly the same.
When this is original, it's like a.
This is all original.
It's a really important room. I think there was a bedroom maybe. There was maybe water here inside.
We'll get on to the water thing soon. So that's a Buddhist stupa, or the early carvings of a Buddhist stupa. And I suspect that before the erosion had taken place, this probably would have been a little bit more refined, to essentially lessen the strength of the rock in order to break it all up. But historians say that the Buddhists would just put candles here. Why would the Buddhists come just knock these out to put candles in? Like, why wouldn't you just have candles here? And this is supposed to be a prayer hall, not a place to sleep.
No, this is like a, how do you call it?
Right, just like Nasik, you see this massive crack that runs from there all the way down here and around. And it runs all the way around and goes deep into this section. All these walls have been knocked down. This is all excavation that's been taking place, and at some point, and the excavation's taking place whilst these are being shaped and sculpted. So they do the inside, shaped and sculpted. I suspect this was going to be part of like a major central section. That's why they call this a Mahara, a Chatya, sorry, which is a prayer room. Well, old moss, really old moss, and across out here as well. Like, bro, it's powder. That's how long it's been since water has like come into contact with it. But at some point, water was here, and there was enough water consistently that moss has grown up along there. So, in order for the moss to grow along here, you'd have to have a constant, steady supply of water covering these areas.
Maybe rain season.
You have to have a lot of fucking rain over a long period of time to grow moss. Because the water, the minerals have to essentially... There was an earthquake here, just like there was in Nasik as well, because there's massive fault lines that you can see along the rock where there's just been huge cracks that span across like 4 or 5 of the temples or the caves.
But what you're saying, is that like facts or what you believe?
No, that's fact.
Yeah.
And just to make it a joke, the government's using like the underground water resources just to like keep the garden alive.
Yeah, exactly. The water, you mean. The water downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how it was at that time.
Look. Steel.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
This is built later.
But it's all part of the same rock.
No, I think maybe like till here, like maybe till here. Here's a lot of steel as well.
This same rock, put the rebar in, still rebar, it's the same. It's all the same.
Maybe it's some kind of coating.
Make it old-fashioned. Like
It could be.
when it's this.
The coating to hide what?
Feels like more like rusty.
Cave area. Cave time.
I don't think it's completely that's why. I think there was the initial beginnings of what was intended to be some sort of structure.
It's like old school.
But then there's basalt. That's basalt right there. I mean, the whole floor's not basalt, but there's pockets.
That's so.
Basalt, B-A-S-A-L-T. So you know, like in Iceland, those massive geometric stone blocks place.
Look at now this thing.
It's eroded away. It's eroded away over time. Like this could have eroded in the last 500 years, give or take. I mean, it could be longer. But like when you look at the steel and how rusted it is, and how embedded it is, and I'm not just talking steel bars. I'm talking entire. Look, I'm talking entire framework that would run all the way along through these walls.
How do you know that?
I don't. But like, why would you put it here but not put it there?
Because here's not strong.
But that's hollowed out over there.
I don't know, man. What do you think?
I think it's just really interesting for just thinking of the possibility.
No, but do you think it's like this is original or it's rebuilt?
No, a rebuild would look different. This looks
But it's
too.
steel.
Yeah,
There's no
that's.
steel 2,000 years ago.
Yeah. Why do you know that? From whom? Who told you
mentioned
that?
about the water. See these? See these cut channels? They run all the way around.
And they run into the cisterns, which apparently you can still come up to feed the gardens. And just outside of the cave, what do we have here? A snake, a naga, symbol of wisdom, but very badly preserved.
So I don't know. Like I don't know what it's meant to be, but I have my suspicions that it was intending to be. And dude, look at the erosion, bro. It's so old. It's so old.
Yeah.
Like, and this is.
You can still depict the square and round design, but
Yeah, man.
it has been out for centuries, not a millennia.
Maybe, man, probably not. I mean,
And the question what it's
based on
doing
modern
here,
historians,
it's...
this is 2,000 years old. This
Yeah.
right here is 2,000 years old. At a minimum. At a minimum.
My question is, why did they put it here? I mean, this is
I don't know.
almost like the
I've got no idea.
footprint of a, what do you call it, a pillar, but there's nothing here to support anything.
If Mahakali Caves is anything to go by, and Mahakali Caves I think was intended to become a stepwell, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the same, intended to be a
Yeah.
stepwell and then wasn't completed. Because there's a consistency of water.
Yeah, we saw that many places.
And Mahakali
There's still water running here in the caverns.
beginnings of excavation.
Deep water channels.
Deep water channels, bro. Yeah, you can see where all the moisture is.
Again, yeah.
Look at all the moss. Look at all the moss. All the mold. So water's leaked in from up in here, right? Up in here, and just consistently been here for some time. Look. Bro, this is moss.
Yeah.
Like you can feel it, and it feels like fur. So it's
Okay.
definitely moss, like for sure.
Probably also some people have peed there, but
Well, then if people have pissed there, then I just put my hand in someone else's piss. I'll stick it in the sun for 5 minutes and she'll be
but
right.
the resonation here is incredible. Like meditating this. That's pretty amazing. Just to sit here and hear my own voice.
Yes. Huh?
It looks like a couch.
Yeah. So that's what they're basing them on as being viharas. Viharas, which are the sleeping halls, or the sleeping arrangements. So there's the chatyas, which is the prayer halls, and the viharas, which is the sleeping quarters. So that's what they're basing this on. They see this like, okay, well, this is definitely where someone.
Very comfortable.
That's how they base it. They're like, okay, well, that's definitely a pillow.
And that's the definition of a pillow by archaeological standards.
Look more like
There is, see, there's a slope in the masonry, so you would definitely roll out of bed. This is ridiculous. This is not a bed.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised if the Buddhists did use them and sleep on them. I wouldn't be surprised. But
I would rather think that they sit on it and
the
meditate.
Buddhists in this area had zero knowledge about megalithic construction. It wasn't in their skill set. maybe like a child. But look, like that ain't gonna hold my weight, bro.
Yeah, but mine. You take this in case of dying.
Ballsy. Please be safe,
Let's
bro.
go.
It's easy.
Test each one before you
Watch
go.
out for the hat.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is nice. It's just a
Yeah.
very small room.
Mario, come here. Use this, Mario.
Yeah.
Come here. Use that. You got it? Yeah, man.
But there's some really long chisel marks
Fuck yeah. Oh, go down. If I go down.
all the way.
Oh.
All the way.
Snaps. Yeah.
This is not a chisel mark of a copper chisel.
Style.
This is something different. Nice place to have a smoke.
Yeah, same. Still rebar again. You got chisel in the way to break open this up.
Maybe someone made one big room, but just broke this
For
wall.
sure, for sure. Absolutely. And look,
But
this
I'm
is
not
so
sure
artificial.
because when they want to do that, why they start under? It's dangerous.
Maybe they didn't intend to, maybe it was small on that side, kicked out, maybe someone came in and removed the rocks and the thing like collapsed in, I'm not too sure. But what's certain to me, that's not natural. Look, it's all different rocks that have been strewn together between this concrete composite material. It's all been laid in, bro. It's all part of the same complex.
I think there lived here more people, not only one kind of people.
Look, I don't disagree with that at all. I don't think the Buddhists were the first to inhabit this area.
And I think there was something happening. Maybe the earth was also now after the second generation, but there was some kind of modern thing.
Oh, for sure. Look, same group of huts. Of course.
With all of us? With
All of us, or just me? Take a photo of all of us. Facility maybe.
So we have another source of water along the channel.
I think more reasons. Water is really
Probably, yeah.
We use also water for more reasons. For washing, cooking, drinking.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah.
All over it. I took samples of
What is
this
this?
because it's like flaked out. 'Cause
Is this
it's
just a
that
crack?
old, bro. It's literally turned.
I think like the first maybe.
So with our shoes off, we're now entering the most exciting part of this cave. Just look at the engineering.
No, I play football.
Sadly, there is no covering on this wall. This is simply stunning.
Yeah, we are travelers.
Sadly, all the faces have been removed. But it just gives you an idea of how extremely careful and artistry they were. Just carving all these fine details. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's really special.
Check this out. So that's the one in Nasik, yeah? In terms of the design, that's the one in Nasik. And this is definitely basalt.
What is this?
Look, that's from Nasik. Exactly the same design.
Where is this?
This is about 1.5 hour, 2 hours drive from here.
Oh, it's also in India.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But someone's come in and patched all this up. See, that's modern. See,
Yeah.
that's modern. That's modern as, and you can see up on the recess there. That's modern.
Also clear signs of concrete.
So that's modern. I can agree with that. Like this is modern concrete here. But look how smooth this modern concrete is.
Yeah, you can see the brush strokes.
Yeah, correct.
It's very new.
Massive split through the middle.
It looks like everyone needs to put a hand on this thing to believe in something.
It was like a religion place. Like put this on and pray and pray and pray.
The Buddhist stupa is one of the most sacred objects in Buddhism.
Like all the people in this town, they put their hand on this on a correct time or something.
And what's the chances that you know how in the other room with the big splits in the walls, you're talking about tectonic activity and earthquakes? All this.
Probably this is also. Maybe they left because they were leaving our religion, like our belief here, it's destroyed. Because this is destroyed, so we don't have a future here anymore. So they moved out.
That's a very good observation. You're probably right, man.
Because the heart of our city, it's destroyed, it's killed.
Yeah. So, in Rani Ki Vau in Bhutan, they've got these as well, and they're called dovetail clips. And what these were, and I don't know if this is exactly the same, admittedly, but it looks very similar, is the dovetail clips would be made out of teak wood that would fill in, and then when water would touch the teak wood, it would expand and pull. So it would hold things together. So
Yeah, so in principle an ancient clamp to keep the stone from cracking any further.
Correct. So I'll see if we've got photos. I know I took
Definitely
photos.
an advanced technology.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Look. They're like dovetail clips. Same premise though.
Yeah,
Like you would
also
fill it
found
up.
in South America and Egypt.
Correct.
Crazy to see something like this here.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking wild, man.
The funny thing is, did you recognize it when people like in India, like when you say something and they like do like this with their head wobble? Yeah, like
You must have Yogeshwari today.
Jogeshwani?
The other cave. I mean, we might be up to. Oh, there's a staircase there. See that massive fault crack all the way through?
Yeah. And what is this?
Concrete.
Are these steps going into this?
That's
Or-
the idea.
Yeah, but they're very modern, I think.
Oh, bro. I'm gonna have to check the. Well, he said check the Archaeological Survey of India website. I already did, but I couldn't find anything. Carvings of a Buddha stupa, ready to be a Buddha stupa, I reckon.
Yeah, you can still see the snake set.
And just kicks it
like routine.
Yeah.
Like
This is his. Yeah, dude, that's what it is, and that's like I don't dismiss any of the spiritual acumens that are lent into this place by any stretch of the imagination.
There's some moisture. It looks very wet.
Yeah, I don't think it's moisture though. I think this is actually soot.
That's really interesting. From a fire. But I don't see really where the fire could have been. Again, a very small room.
Oh, you know what?
Amazing acoustics.
so he was telling also right with the steel, right? It was later, right? Yeah.
He said go to the ASI website, but I didn't want to argue with him. I already been to the ASI website.
Do you know?
There's nothing there.
No, but because you were an international thing. Yeah.
A lot of repair work. Just a question, how old is it?
So you're not.
Yeah, I already filmed it.
Yeah, I don't want to have pride. I just want to know the facts, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. Something going on. And there's still a lot more to go.
then you need to know where the wind is coming from. Like normally, maybe it's usual that the wind is coming from.
And of course, there's a little bathtub
I don't know.
in case you want to wash your feet or
It's really open.
yeah. Very strange, but let's explore more.
Here are like tables.
Say again hello to our little security guard. Yeah, it's pretty fascinating.
It's like nothing's off the table. Like nothing's off the table.
But again,
No one.
the pillar on the very left looks original. The other ones, not quite sure.
Water was leaking down here.
Now we're getting into the interesting parts.
Maybe the underground sections for 500
Whoa. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, there was a hole in the ground, and the acoustics are amazing. Can you hear me? It's the end here today, but I will build a new beginning. Take some time, find a place, and I will start my own religion.
This looks like the room at Nusik. It's exactly the same.
So there was like a lot of sleeping rooms.
Yeah, that's what they're calling them. They're calling them sleeping rooms, aren't they?
There's a lot of water inside.
Hey, you should have heard the guy yesterday, Chris. He told me that room there is for people to meditate in for 3 years, 3 months, and 3 weeks and 3 days, and not move.
In a very crudely cut water channel, and apparently there's water in here. Let's see if we can see this. It's just one solid bathtub. Not very deep, only 2-3 centimeters of liquid. But yeah, that's really weird. Definitely not a storage room. But in here, it's all dry. Very interesting.
Look like a roof.
It looks like a temple of Angkor Wat to me.
Roof. Beams. And see the way that's designed with a circular thing in the middle on the left and right? In that room.
What again?
So see the design left and right and the circular central one. Looks the same as what's on the ground in there.
Like where they sit.
So I wonder if that's cut out to be like a marker or indicator of what's going to be here. Maybe, I don't know. But massive fault line. There's fucking fault lines everywhere. This is wild, man. This is wild. The pillars are different to Nusik Caves, though. I think someone's living here. Hello? Knock, knock. Someone's been canoodling.
The first real window we have seen here.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a little bit strange.
Here was also a window. But it's
Sadly destroyed.
Yours is?
Oh wait, yeah, I see it. It's
Ah.
like the same like there.
Same like the other room.
Like the chamber room. But here, oh wait, it's the same. You got me? Like here,
Oh, yeah.
the points.
Also
It's
the
like
knobs.
ding ding
This.
ding 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 ding. It's not an open window.
Good, I've got no problem before. I've been, when I went up, I've spent time with them, but like, yeah, this is definitely not a crowd. Taking the shoes off. Yeah, it is.
Another so-called bed in the corner. And some very interesting ornaments.
I wonder if the guy that works here must look at this, because there's some books there. I don't know.
And a room that is so small. Oh, now I know where it is. You can see back into the other chamber.
Yeah, but
And
it's a mistake.
Very
like,
small.
It's not by purpose.
That's a full fault line. That's a complete exposed fault line. Look at it. Completely exposed. Like, proper
What's this?
earthquake.
Like it looks like wood.
It's like sandstone.
Maybe it's filled after. This is filling because otherwise it's falling down.
It could be. It absolutely could be.
Like whatever it is.
It is.
And of course another bed. Ridiculous.
Yes, man. Like
Mortar.
mix water and put it in.
M-O-R-T-A-R, mortar.
Yeah, it is.
It's like cement. It's the same thing, but without like the extra
I
bits of
think
rock.
this is like they use it for like the same thing like cement.
Yeah, dude, it could be.
Like when it's hard, it's
But you see these striation lines that run along in this rock? I think it's sandstone. I mean, but then there's sections here where you know you might actually be right, because when you look here, there's like almost composite material which looks like concrete. So there is the possibility that this has been filled in, but
because otherwise it was falling a bit more down.
correct. Maybe the early carvings, like ready to go in.
But just
Someone's burnt things here.
Stop.
Just hippies.
at a certain point.
Hippies or
So the entrance to another meditation cave,
I think it was being carved out.
and then totally abandoned. But again, there's these channels which make absolutely no sense. Like this.
You know, at the other place in Nussie,
So much water.
there was crabs. There was crabs, fish, turtles in all the little wells. I was actually surprised with the crabs. This is up in a hill, like nowhere near the bottom, nowhere near the ocean. Central West.
Mumbai is everything and it is unspeakable. What a city. Just crazy amazing.
Basalt.
like how do you like basalt?
Basalt. B-A-S-A-L-T.
Bas. B A.
S. S for sand. Like
Yeah, B.
salt. Say salt.
Salt.
Salt. Now
Yeah, B, just a B.
basalt.
Okay. I never heard about it.
I wasn't intending on being an English teacher in India. I have no intention of being an English teacher in India. But if someone wants to pay me 5 lakh a year, I'll be an English teacher in India.
Like this. Yeah, they're like not everywhere, but where I live is like farming area. Like, so there are the grasslands, like cornfields,
But if there was mountains, you'd see them.
What?
Like if there was mountains, like wow. If there was large mountains, you'd see them.
Yeah.
From where you are, from like back.
I'm from the south.
And the steel rebar that's in the wall will support that as well.
Yeah.
And the fact it's all composite rock.
There's something really weird going on in this place.
What is nice for to take in your bag for like a bus trip, like take away food?
Another big water source filled up with water.
But you might have difficulty eating it unless you've got a spoon. Because of that bustling bounce.
Yeah,
Dude, you'll bounce. You'll bounce. You'll know about it, dude. If you sit up while it's bouncing, you hit your head on the seat. You'll know about it.
Right.
Oh, I missed one. I missed one. There's one there, isn't there, that I just missed. That's right.
But now we have like real windows. It's not like before with the trails.
Wow.
You got me?
Yeah. See, it's weird how this side's going that way, the other side's coming in,
Yeah.
and then
There's no central room, you mean?
this looks like that other room that has like the recess, but this is more refined. See, it's got sort of artistry, the design that's taken place. See?
This is a washing room. Where are the people washing?
No way. Someone's come in and filled this in. Look, that's modern composite concrete. See how it's so finicky? Like you can just scratch it away. This is all new. This is for sure in the last like 40 years, easily. But has this been put here to stop water from running?
Yeah, because they stopped the water.
You know what it's probably doing? It's probably flooding out onto the street.
Yeah, probably. It was annoying, probably.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna have it knock it off. Joking, obviously.
But yeah, what I said, at least the washing, I didn't see him washing room.
Interesting. Interesting. Why this design?
There's something missing. Maybe Shiva Lingam.
See what goes out? And it's like the same on both sides.
Oh, it repeated.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
I wonder what this was going to be when the wall was knocked down. See, maybe this would be knocked down into the other room. Maybe on the other side of this is that
Yeah.
central where it's has this thing that, like, you know, it had that section where the Buddhist would, or the Buddha would, or the person, the monk would sit, but on the other side, and maybe this would be like a central well that would fill up with water, that would then lead out onto both sides. I have no idea. I'm literally like, I'm fucking guessing, but fuck. You can't tell me they're just carved in for candles.
No, there's obviously not a candle holder.
No.
This has some deeper meaning behind it.
For sure, bro. Wow. Is that one? Master photographer. Master.
Oh, and
Oh,
this is
whoa, whoa. Can't see anything. Hey, can you pass that? No, dude, how deep is that?
Not anything.
Dude, it's black. If there was a floor, you'd see it.
Maybe there's water downstairs.
I think I can see something, but not quite sure if there's
Tell you
anything.
what, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Listen. Okay,
Oh.
there is a floor.
There's a floor.
Yeah.
Water.
Oh, is it water?
There's water, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another deep cavern.
Oh, yeah.
We're literally sitting above an underground reservoir.
Yeah.
And this is clearly being dug down to access that water.
And they stopped there floating because it's full. Yeah.
That's wild.
So I think it's not was street water. The water was over here. So the water was floating.
Cut channel. Maybe water flowed into here, above, and it would go down the valley. Because behind these buildings is the edge of the hill that runs back down to where we were coming up from.
Where? There's also like a water room, like a washing room.
Yeah.
Because we didn't see like some kind of washing room.
What is that?
Yeah. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
That's this motherfucker.
That's this motherfucker right there.
But it looks so more original than the other two things. That's it. But I mean more like the other room.
And of course, more beds, apparently.
I think they're covered in some sort of water and smells there.
Yeah. Dust. It's straight, it's still green.
What is this? There are two of them.
Yeah. That was one.
There's water there now. Look how green it is, bro. Look. There's water leaking out from under here. Somewhere under here, there's water leaking through. Bro, that's wet.
And
Look,
this looks
that's wet.
very artificial. Someone just
Or does somebody
made some.
Someone's covered this in cement
Yeah.
to stop whatever water leaks coming through, but it hasn't stopped it, bro. The moss, this is life, bro. Life
There's life here.
Just life.
goes on, bro.
Life finds a way.
Channel?
Yeah, I think.
So we weren't told not to come here because of snakes. The locals are doing it, and I'm doing it. It's pretty amazing. Look at Mumbai. And hundreds of dragonflies in the air. Just stunning to be here. We're making sure that there are no snakes here, but there have obviously been quite a lot of people up here, so not that weird.
No, but like you never know about these like particular spots. Someone could walk right here and then bang. But at least if you bang the ground, the vibrations scare them and they... This is actually enormous. When you look at it from the top, it's massive.
Yeah.
Like it's huge. They've removed the rocks. Same process, like removing the rocks.
The whole surface looks so like lava.
It fucking does, doesn't it?
Very weird.
It just looks like, it does look like lava.
Very recent. Now we gotta look top of this. Nice. Let's see if we can risk a better view. Wow, this is just amazing. It's nice, there's a breeze going. I'm not quite sure if that's actually a holding pot for a tree or an ancient well that has been filled up. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Is chilling on the road.
Really nice work.
Just in the middle of nowhere.